Hey everybody, how are you doing? Alpha 3.11 is out to Evocati, and if everything goes well, we should get in about 2 weeks, assuming there's no horrible bugs in it. But with Alpha 3.11 come some changes to the law system, which are pretty interesting and much needed. CIG Molly posted this yesterday on Spectrum. I thought we'd take a look at some of the points she mentions here and how it changes things. For those of you that are new to Star Citizen, the law system is still pretty new. Until not too long ago, you were able to do whatever you wanted, blow people up, blow up ships, pad ram ships. There'd be zero repercussions. But now, with the prison system in place, laws are more important, but they need some tweaking, and this is exactly what's happening now. So beginning with the first point she brings up, this is one of the first changes coming in. Players attacked by any NPC or player valid to arrest them should have a start reset timer started on them. If the player then dies by any means whilst the timer is active, they will be arrested. This timer is ended should the player manage to quantum travel and will be between 1 and 3 minutes, extended by the level of engagement with the NPC. This is to get around the unfairness of being arrested simply because an actor valid to arrest you is nearby, as now that actor would have to have attacked you recently. Am I the only one that didn't get that? Please tell me below that you also were confused by that. But anyway, number 2. Players are now briefly offered the option to press charges forgiveness on crimes committed against them. Yes, very good. Very important. And I think she goes on to explain why. Now, we've experienced this a lot in our gameplay in my org. Is that you're playing with friends, you're in a dogfight, you shoot your friend by accident. Now you get a crime stat because you shot a friendly. This now can change. Also, if you're with some friends, you just want to shoot each other for fun, now you can do it. You can choose to forgive crimes against you. This is defaulted to press charges for crimes committed by a non-party member, good, and defaulted to forgive for party members should the notification be ignored. Amazing. Amazing. This is exactly what we need, and it's great to see CIG taking action on this so quickly. This allows players to lure it into a party only to be killed, to press charges after the fact, good. Organizers of massive PvP battles, this change is for you. Yes, it is. Assuming all parties involved are willing to forgive offenses, you can duke it out without fear of a crime stat ruining the fun. We used to do this a lot. Used to have big events, get together, take a big party, split into two, and you fight each other. But now, as soon as you shoot someone, you get a crime stat, you die, you wake up in prison. It kind of ruins your game session. Now, that doesn't have to happen anymore, so great to see it happen, and we can get back into some fun PvP. We'll be keeping a close eye on this particular change to see how we can improve it based upon how we're using PU. Good. This is a very welcome change. I'm glad to see it in so quickly. Number 3, we have converted the indirect killing of players from homicide to the lesser crime stat of manslaughter in some cases. Good. This includes crushing players with a vehicle, killing them by triggering explosion, such as an explosive barrel, or a ship self-destruct. We have also made it manslaughter for every kill aboard another ship other than the pilot. Interesting. I can't say we've had too many issues with it, but it is irritating when you bump someone by accident and they die. Now it is no longer homicide, it is just a manslaughter. I agree with that change. Number 4, now this is interesting. Locking a missile on a ship will now count as hostility and allow that ship to attack you in self-defense. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm kind of mixed. I feel that locking wasn't such a big deal, but I understand where they're coming from, because if you are locking onto a ship, the intent is you do mean to shoot them with a missile. So I get that. I guess it makes sense. It's just something new we'll get used to. It will cause AI to attack and trigger assaulting an officer of the law infraction if done to law enforcement. Okay. This feature will be developed in line with future changes to the missile locking system, which we are all looking forward to. I think it's a good change. Yeah, I'm guilty of locking missiles all the time, but this is something we'll get used to. Number 5, quantum snaring now only gives an infraction should they snare a ship, and it will give 1 for every ship snared. Previously, it would give an infraction the moment the device was enabled. You also did this, I'm pretty sure. You took the Mantis, you said, let me see the pretty light effects when you activate the snare, right? As soon as you did it, it gives you an infraction, and you became a criminal, but no more. So good to see. Quantum dampening an actor the player has the right to arrest should no longer be a crime. Players should no longer be able to avoid security scans by getting out of their seat. I never knew that we could do that. But okay, good to know, and good to see him patch that out. We have fixed several ATC pad loitering impound bugs to ensure the experience is more reliable and consistent. Good, there's quite a few of them I'm aware of, and I'm glad to see him dealing with that. Pad ramming will now be ignored as a crime if committed by a party member. Good. This ties into the previous one about forgiving party members also. This is mainly not to punish party members for small bumps along the way, which we've all done, so that's good. You'll still be able to give a party member a crime stat if the pad ramming is so severe that it ends up with your death or ship destruction. Pretty good changes coming in. I'm glad to see many of these, and looking forward to 3.11. Evocati, guys, do your thing. Let's get that in as quickly as possible. Guys, if you enjoy my content, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, your comments below, and ring that bell and subscribe. I appreciate it. YouTube loves you too. I'll catch you later.